Null versus undefined. These are both data types in JavaScript. In JavaScript, undefined means a variable has been declared but has not yet been assigned a value, such as you can see, when I run this in the console, it shows that the variable test is undefined. I have created the variable, but I haven't set it equal to anything. But if I, down here, if I say that test equals null, and then I console.log it, you'll see that it shows null in the console. Null is an assignment value. It can be assigned to a variable as a representation of no value. So while undefined is set automatically just by not assigning a value, JavaScript never sets a value to null. This must be done specifically in your program. So let's test some things about null and undefined. We can see the type of null is an object. This is actually for legacy reasons that it doesn't show a type of null. But if we check the type of undefined, it makes a little more sense. You can see this at the very bottom. Type of undefined is undefined. Oops. Let's clear that. If we try to check if null is equals undefined, you can see false. Now this equals is the identity operator. So it shows that the identities are different. Null does not have the same identity as undefined. But if we use the equality operator, equals is the equality operator. If I check that, you can see the last one is true. So JavaScript does consider null and undefined to be equal. Now if I check the identity operator to see if null has the same identity as null, as you would expect, yes, it's true. It shows true down here. And if I check to see if null is equal to null, you will see, again, if you just go to the bottom, true. Let me clear that. Now if I say, the exclamation point means not. So if I say not null, this is going to equal true, not null is true. Null is false, except if you console.log null, it's just going to say null. However, if I'm going to just put 2 exclamation points in front of this and console.log, and you look at the bottom, false. So that's why you'd want to use 2 exclamation points. 1 exclamation point changes it to true, and then 2 changes it to false. Another thing interesting, that if you try to add 1 plus null, and I run that, that's going to actually equal 1. So in math, null is basically 0. However, if we do 1 plus undefined, it's a little different. And that's going to equal NaN, or not a number. So undefined, you can't add anything to it because it's not a number. Well, thanks for watching JS Nuggets. My name is Bo Carnes. The code in this video and links to more resources on the topic are in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, use your code for good.